Hello everyone. So in the last video we talked about why Facebook page is important, what are the significance of a good and professionally made Facebook page. In this video we will talk about how to create a Facebook page. We'll simply in the first part of the video I will tell you how to create a good and professional Facebook page, and in the second half of the video I will show you a real Facebook page of my the one that I run, and various elements of it that we would have discussed in the theoretical part in the first part. So, how do you create a face? So, it's a step-by-step guide for creating a Facebook business page. So, first is you need to choose your Facebook page type. So, page can be of various types. So, you have to choose it wisely because you can't change it later. Or if you can change so after your page has become popular and it has gained certain traction, you won't be able to change it. So for instance, if you are running it for a brand, so you know what brand is. For instance, if it's a shoe brand, say for instance, Adidas is a brand, Coke is a brand. The company's name is something else, but it's a brand. So if you're creating a Facebook page for a brand, then you need to page type as brand. And if it's a business, for instance, it's not a brand, but the company name altogether, business, like something private limited, or it's a company, then you can choose the business. Or if sometimes it's neither a brand nor a business, but it's a community. Now, community can be of various types. It can be NGO, it can be a political party, it can be just a group of like-minded people. So it can be a community, and if a community wants to promote their page, then you need to choose page type as community. Or it can be a celebrity, it can be a person. Now, person, if that person is very popular, then it is a celebrity. If it's a public figure, it can be a say local MLA, or it can be a sign of a political party. It can be a minister. A lot of these people now want to be visible in social media. They can be. So these are the page types. And while creating a page, this is the first question which is asked. So you need to choose it wisely. And I told you it won't be easy to change it later. Then once you've chosen the Facebook page type, you need to fill the business details. Now, business details help you. So in the initial days, when the page is new, you may say that it's not a big deal, even if the business details is not proper. It doesn't matter. But I've seen it so many times. Once a page has become popular, once it has gained a few say thousands or hundreds of thousands likes, then even each minor detail that you have put in your business detail matters. So fill it properly. So business details basically includes business name, what's the name of the business, what's the business category. So basic business details which you must have filled while which you must be knowing. But if it's your own business, but if it's not your business and you're running the campaign as an agency or agent, then you need to ask all these questions beforehand. And then the address. Now, this is for authenticity. So this also needs to be proper. And I can tell you, I can tell you, I can vouch for it that I've seen so many times that, especially these small and mid-sized companies, when they come to us, uh, either they don't have a page, and if they have a page, it's not professionally made. All these details are wrong, and because of that, you can't run a campaign. Then sometimes you have to create a new page altogether, which is why you will find a few smaller companies and MSMEs, they have a lot of pages, and sometimes it can be really cumbersome to actually manage this, because you can run campaign from only one page. But if other pages are also have some amount of popularity, and why do they have so many pages? Because they had one office and then they changed the office, so they couldn't change the address and these complications. So fill this wisely, business detail, and then create a username. So username, I would say a lot of people will say it's not a big deal, but for me, I would say it's important. So keep a username which is unique. Unique username helps. I've seen it uh, play its part. So keep it unique, but also something which has, but it should not be completely different from what the brand is. So if the If the page is say Adidas and the username is Michael, then um, it doesn't make sense. So it can be say Adidas 1986 or something related to. So there should be some relevance with relevance with the page type, relevance with the page type, and it should be unique. So you should keep uniqueness in mind. So username also is a lot of times, especially when the traffic inflow increases, username can also play its part and play its part in deciding the impact of the campaign. And then after these things, it comes description. Now this needs to be filled with really with utmost care, um, because description is something that every user that comes to your page is likely to read, especially if they're coming for the first time. So so write it properly, keep it concise, but to the point. So you shouldn't write an essay. Anyway, you can't write it because there's a character limit given by the Facebook, but you should keep it concise and to the point so that people just a glimpse, just a glance at it, and you know what exactly this business is about and or what the page is about. So description is really important, I would say. So write it wisely, and also apart from being to the point, it should be informative. It should convey the information about the business. You shouldn't start talking about your mission and vision statement. That this is not the place to write those things. It should be informative. It should tell. It should give information about the business and what it does. And one more thing. So in this description, use the relevant keywords. Yes, I'm not saying you should stuff it. You shouldn't stuff it with keywords, but use relevant keywords. See why I say this, even though it's not a Google search engine, and we're not doing any SEO, but whether be it Facebook or Google, these are all technical platform. There's no human intervention. So nobody's going to personally look at your profile and then uh, look at these things. Only bots will crawl it and on the basis and what they read is keywords. So it's important. So and I've seen this work if the description is written properly, it's following all these three things and is also using the relevant keywords. um, then it works. And the keyword, if you can take it from the person who's running Google Ads, because they do a lot of keyword research. So you can take the relevant keywords from the brand, or you can go to the Google Keyword Planner, figure out. So that's a different topic. We'll talk about it in our Google Ads chapter. So we'll have a separate uh, playlist altogether devoted to Google Ads. And there we will talk about how to do keyword research. But here you can just use a few keywords and put it in description. Don't stuff the description with keywords so that the description is unreadable. When you read it, it should flow smoothly, and the keyword should come naturally to it. So, and finally, then you will be required to ask to fill the business information, which is basically business hours. So information is important because if it's a say if you are running an e-commerce company, then you can the hours can be 24 hours, because then this it's not as if, but they most of a lot of times you may have say clinic, right? And in there also you will also put your mobile number or telephone number, contact number. So if the hours are not written properly, then users may, and you either either they'll be confused when to call the business, or they may end up calling you at the wrong time. So business information, fill it wisely. Uh, Mobile numbers, contact number, and the hours that you work, all that needs to be filled properly. So this is these are the steps required for creating a Facebook page. Let's now look at the Facebook page of my agency that I run, and I'll just show you what all things are required for making that page. We already talked about it, but we'll just so this was all theory. We now let's have a practical angle to that. So this is the Facebook page of it's a brand new page that I've just created for my for the blog that I run, which is Digital Insights Nexus. So you see now I've entered this page as an admin. So I you see this picture is called a cover picture, and in the description I'll mention the size for that. So you need to have a proper cover picture here. For instance, my idea is to teach people what digital is. So the line written here is clear, learn digital now. And then there's an image which conveys that point. So this is cover picture. You shouldn't have too much text in the cover picture. It should be simple. And this is called profile pic, which I've used normally people use a logo. And then after that, this is what I was talking about. Intro, which is description. So it's short and concise and to the point. And I've also used the keyword digital marketing, so which is our keyword as well. And then it's advertising. Then we have written the address and then email ID. Uh, you can also edit the details here. So so if somebody comes here, it looks like a professional page. So the moment you throw a glance at it, you know it's about something related to digital. So if you're not interested, you will just bounce off. But if you're interested in digital, and then you may end up scrolling down and have a look at some of the posts. And if it appeals to your sensibilities, then you can probably like it. Then you can go to posts. And then, so this is what the page looks like. And I wanted to show you. So make sure that your profile pic is neat. Your cover pic conveys the point. Your description is proper. And so this is your bio that which is proper. So the bio should be small and clear cut. Then if you go to about, this is what you see, contact info. You can, if you are a consultancy firm or you are a service agency, then you can add a service area where you provide the services. You can also add the phone number, and then if you have reviews, you can all this will also reflect. So I don't have any reviews as of now. You'll see the followers. So so obviously you know about it. Once you create a page, you will play with you'll play with these tabs and you'll get to know this. It's fairly straightforward. So the idea behind showing you all this was to simply show you up a page. So now what I will suggest you is to go to various pages, go to the pages of some of the biggest brands. They have done it even more in a professional way, and then you can learn from them, and you can follow the learnings in the page that you create. Thank you.